Hi, good morning, everyone. Most welcome to the curious minds behind this camera. Today, this is Padmaja Binakar, Assistant Professor from DY Patil University, welcoming you all to an extremely interesting session on forensic studies. Forensic science is not just about what we see in crime dramas. There is a lot more to it. It is an ever evolving field that blends with science, law, technology, and sometimes with ethics and curiosity. And today we are going to deep dive into this real world potential, and we will provide a deep knowledge on this particular segment. We are really honored today to have Dr. Rukmani Krishnamurthy with us, the chairperson and CEO of Helik Advisory Limited. Most welcome, ma'am. I'm really grateful that I'm having the opportunity to host you today. Dr. Rukmani Krishnamurthy is not only the first eminent lady forensic scientist of our country, but also the trailblazer who entered this field back in 1974, a time when forensic science was barely understood. Through decades of groundbreaking work and leadership, Dr. Krishnamurthy has not only advanced forensic science in India, but also inspired countless others to follow her footsteps. Ma'am is the Academic Council member in National Forensic Science University of Gujarat. She is the ex-director in Directorate of Forensic Science Labs for Government of Maharashtra. She is the ex-technical advisor for Institute of Forensic Sciences, Government of Maharashtra, ex-Senate member for Mumbai University of Mumbai. Dr. Rukmani Krishnamurthy, as the Director of Forensic Science from Labs of Home Department in Government of Maharashtra, she has established 6 world-class forensic labs in Mumbai, Nagpur, Pune, Aurangabad, Nasik and Amravati in a very short span of life period. Ma'am has published 110 research papers. She is the member of most of the Central Forensic Committees. She has received 12 national and international awards, including Best Forensic Director, Lifetime Achievement in Forensic Field from Government of India. We are deeply privileged, ma'am, to have you here with us. Please share your wisdom and please guide us, the next generation, for this particular field. So should I start the questions, ma'am? Thank you. So as our topic is forensic studies today, so we will be first, we want to know, ma'am, what is exactly forensic science? And as you are involved from 1972, so how this particular field has evolved in this period of time?
First of all, I would like to thank DY Patil for inviting me. I'm always very fascinated to talk to the students and young generation.
Yes.
What this forensic science is and what is the authenticity they should look in for. As you very correctly said, in 74, I was the first one to go and join forensic. I am born, brought up in Nagpur, but after my MSc in analytical chemistry, I got 3 appointments, 2 in Nagpur, 1 in Mumbai.
Okay.
1 in Reserve Bank and 1 in Institute of Science itself, but ad hoc basis. And the third one was in the forensic laboratory, Government of Maharashtra, through Public Service Commission.
Okay.
My parents were very open. They said, whatever you choose, you take it. So I thought scarcity is the demand. Why not join?
Yes, correct.
Join forensic in those days. There was a lot of problem. I had to come and stay with my cousin in Bhandup, and Mumbai was like, oof. The very biggest shock I got when I joined my laboratory, because my immediate boss was from Nagpur.
Okay.
He knew that I have 2 good job at Nagpur and still trying to join here. Of course, I was in double mind कि join करूं नहीं करूं. What he uttered one sentence. What will a lady do in forensic?
Okay.
That was my triggering
Triggered.
point.
Yes.
Okay, let me try if ladies can do something. And during the interview, the director also said in the MPSC interview, if you join, you will be the first one to show that ladies can join forensic. So I thought, why not to do this noble work?
Right.
And that's how I joined it. Now, coming from your very question, what is forensic? Forensic is a simple Latin word which means open discussion and debating regarding legal things and coming to conclusion on the basis of evidence. Very simple, but a very, very authentic definition.
Yes.
In today's thing, forensic gives independent support to the judicial system in the way of analyzing the criminal evidential matters. Yes. And producing the report after following the standard operating procedures.
Okay. Ma'am, as we know, there are other fields like criminology and criminal justice. Are they similar or they are different from this?
The criminal justice system is the main. And then there are the different wings like forensic laboratory, forensic medicine doctors. Then you have investigating officers, those are police officers, and judicial officers.
Yes.
Judicial officers are advocate and judges. So they are called the four wing of criminal justice system.
Yeah.
You must have heard Dr. Malimat was appointed to upgrade the criminal justice system, of which I was also a member, where we put statistical data to show how forensic is very important compared to the others, and we should be given fund.
Okay. Yes. So, ma'am, can you please put light on the major branches of the forensic studies?
See, again, coming to forensic asset is not an individual subject. It's a combination of all subjects.
Okay.
Like you have chemistry, physics, biology, serology, then psychology is now there, odontology is there, then you have wildlife forensic.
Yes.
You have so many branches. Ocean forensic is coming.
Okay.
Right now, I am very much involved in film forensic.
Yes. Okay.
Because forensic is going to tell you how you can avert a crime. Right now, crime has spread its everywhere. So legality, a legal report in any matter, it can be forensic auditing. Nowadays, it's not only science.
Yes.
It's forensic auditing, personality, behavioral science. So that is totally a psychological issue.
Yes.
So this is how it keeps on going. As all of us know, the technology is used by the criminals, and one day do the crime, we go at back. Now, cyber and digital forensic is the on the top right now.
Yes. Yeah.
And this makes everyone to be a victim of any type of crime.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, as you just said, means it is a combination of all fields. So, is there any particular education background the student should come from it, or it spreads over across over all the streams?
Yeah, very good question. Earlier, there were no teaching institute individual when we joined. So they used to take chemistry people, physics people, biology people, train them in the type of the cases because it's the application of these sectors.
Correct.
Then in 2008-9, the senior forensic scientists like Dr. Vyas, Dr. Rao, myself, we decided there should be some individual institute to start forensic courses instead of someone in chemistry department starting some forensic laboratory or in physics starting. It won't be like that. It should be purely like this. So in 2009, Gujarat Forensic University started when our PM was the CM there. And he sanctioned some 50 crores and it was started. Then onward, I am a part of that university. Similarly, government of Maharashtra after my retirement asked whether we can start. So that is how 3 institute of forensic is started in the higher education department at Mumbai, Nagpur, Aurangabad. So this concerns with BSc forensic science, MSc forensic science. So normally we take 12th science onward for BSc forensic science. Because right now there are subjects which are mostly science subjects. So it is, but of late, even psychology people are concerned for the postgraduates. In the basic, because unless like for a doctor, if the whole body has to be studied, then you do specialization, orthopedic or ophthalmology or gynec or whatever it is. But unless you know the whole body, you cannot study anything. So likewise, basic forensic science is taught in BSc with the application of all the sciences. And when they go into MSc, there are also 3 semesters are common. In the 4th semester, you can take specialization. It can be cyber forensic, digital forensic, toxicology, ballistic, then you have physics, you have this thing, accounting, management, even forensic management. There it means. Yes, ma'am. So all this has started. Yes. And there are only few good authentic institutes which are doing. I'm sorry to say, but many have started in the name of forensic any institute and started giving degrees or hybrid mode. So like if a doctor can be made in a hybrid mode, that is how they are doing it. Because seeing crime and all these are very, very important. Yes. Otherwise, he is no more a forensic scientist. Yes. Ma'am, as I understood, as you say, it basically belongs to the science background. But in case any student, if he or she wants to go for forensic, but he belongs to arts or commerce stream, so is it possible for them to jump into that? As I said, the basic has to be known. So if he can he can do specialization in psychology, then BA psychology in higher MSc, we are trying to take that. But because you can't do BSc psychology or forensic psychology. That's a big it can come in further because if the subject spreads, you can also have undergraduate of that. So then auditing के लिए कॉमर्स ले सकते हैं, साइकोलॉजी के लिए ये ले सकते हैं. So ये 2-3 options are there. Okay, ma'am. Another thing, internships are a very important part of these studies, be it in BSc or MSc. So forensic studies also include internships. Yes, it is. Most of the university, big university, in Sagar or in Delhi, whichever or National Forensic University and this Institute of Science, all of them have compulsory internship. Helik is doing internship because we are giving them exposure in handling that, creating scene crime, and then also giving them example of real-time cases. Like big cases of 93, how it was solved, or 80 case, or whatever it is. So these things other people cannot do it. But I thought, why not we give our knowledge to many people and bring them to like what exactly the forensic is. And most of the staff in Helik, they have worked in forensic laboratory. So to deal with any legal case, you should know what is chain of custody, how do you present in the court of law, and things are taught to them.
Generally, ma'am, the duration will be 6 months or more.
Normally 1 month or 6 weeks. That's what most of the people ask, and we do.
And depends on the cases.
Yeah, it depends upon like domain. It can be handwriting and fingerprint. It can be complete forensic science, or it can be digital forensic. It can be forensic psychology. For forensic psychology, until now we had 4 batches.
Okay.
All 10, 12 people coming from different, even from outside in Mumbai.
And Helik is already providing internships. So in India, is there any government sector and private sector those that provide?
Government is a very busy organization where a lot of cases are there. They are not able to give any teaching to the police also. Right now, Helik gives the complete police training and all. And now only one thing what government has started with, because they have heavy load, after MSc they take them saying internship कर but उनसे पूरा काम करके लेते. They are not giving any full exposure of anything. एक section में काम बहुत है, उसको assist करो so that the officer will report more cases.
Okay.
This even DFS in Mumbai is doing. So it's not, I cannot say it is internship at all.
Okay.
The student doesn't benefit. He is being taught only ये वाला केस करो. अभी जैसे पेट्रोल का adulteration है, जितना भी केस आया वो करो. तो he knows only one thing what has been taught how to do petrol or adulteration or diesel oil. Likewise in other sections also. So this is being done in government, most of this. To get hands, they call as intern and appoint.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Till I think students are getting those questions answered. So, ma'am, jumping into another thing, mostly the career opportunities. So, what are the different career opportunities or options available after pursuing this forensic studies?
See, normally most of the laboratory, I have tried a lot to include forensic in the Public Service Commission's requirement. So they do include forensic science. So in government laboratories, as per the procedure of written exam or interview, you may get in, but that again is not a very big number. And then you have a lot of forensic organizations starting nowadays, so they can get in private also. Yes. And now even the banks and the insurance in this department of fraud department, they appoint forensic.
So in private and government, both sectors they can get. The area is
now I'm teaching, so many institutes have started, so they do that net and whatever it is, they can get teaching also.
Also, yes. Options are many, it means, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. Ma'am, we have heard about international agencies like Interpol and all. So, by any chance, is there any chance of students getting into that after forensic studies?
Students won't be able to enter immediately into those things. DI and Interpol are a very big agency. We are also CBI. No students can be directly taken. Normally, what are their activity is, if something is of national level, international level type of crime, like in 93, Interpol had come. They also took samples. And the result of what we did, and they were same. So I was invited to Interpol.
Wonderful. Yeah.
So likewise, in big cases in any of the country, they get associated with it. And the persons involved in that get an opportunity to interact with them. They don't have. Maybe there are some teaching institutes, if interaction, but of late, so much problem for all you international activities. Otherwise, it's you have to go and study there. That's a second option.
Thank you, ma'am. I think most of the questions on this career opportunity you have answered all. So let's come for the skills, ma'am. My question is there any particular skill the students have to acquire or any personal attributes they should have before going into forensic studies?
So for any course, if you're prepared, you should not be like forced on. So if you have a liking and you feel you can stand this type of, because forensic is not like very easy going. It is something where evidence depends upon what type of job you get. But wherever you get it, it is a thing where evidence in a crime or a heinous crime or civil crime or whatever it is, or this family crime or whatever it is, you have to do the analysis in a very authentic way. And when called for, go to the legal platform, it can be court, it can be other inquiry department, whatever it is.
Yes.
So you are prepared for it and you feel it's a challenge I can do, then it's interesting. And at the same time, you should have the skill to grasp, focus attention. When you go to the think crime, you don't miss out anything.
Yes.
Because collecting evidence is a very, very important. Think crime is the backbone for forensic lab.
Yes.
Like Arushi case.
Yes.
If evidence is not collected, whole case goes. And if proper evidence is given, like 2611, we did such a beautiful examination in that, that all the evidence could stand on international platform to prove about the accused. So you have to be very careful. You should be prepared to see what come what, I should stand strong for it. There may be a lot of pressure to change the report, and what this happens in many organizations.
Yes.
So we have to be careful on this and a focused detailing about the crime scene. This type of quality you have to have.
A very least minor thing cannot be missed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And once you give report, you can't say I missed out because it is only one article. You don't have a second sample like any other laboratory.
Yes.
You lost something in one, you have some more sample to do it in. Forensic, it is not. So whatever you do, you have to be very, very careful. You don't lose that.
Decision should be there. Yes. Okay. So, ma'am, please tell us about some common challenges in this particular field, in forensic science. Common challenges students would face.
The challenges like what time you are called to the scene crime, was it tampered earlier, how do you collect it?
I would say there is no second
maybe there are cases in which you don't have a already set up standard. So how do you go? So we normally follow to do a pilot experiment first, see the results, and accordingly handle the case. So that you can uh, explain in the code. Like a simple thing, we get a sample where one case of Nagpur where terrorists, this Naxalites have killed the whole family member and robbed a lot of money from them. They tie hankies.
Okay.
Naxalite they tie. So one hanky has fallen down. And there were about 4 to 5 suspects who were arrested. So we did DNA from the spit.
Yeah.
And then exactly we could get who was the culprit. Okay. And one was called, then he opened out who were the others. And all the things could be retrieved. So it was a case where nothing, only a DNA report could stand and conviction could be done.
Yes.
And the judge said it's a landmark report. Yes. So likewise, it's very, very challenging. With the smallest thing you can do a thing which can really solve the whole crime.
I think you have come across a lot of challenges.
Thousands and thousands,
Yes.
which many of are of very great importance. To name few of those, 93, as I said, it my heart. And you all must be knowing that Harman Baweja is preparing a biopic on me, a film.
Wonderful.
And actually, the script is already over, and more to concentrate on 93 and how uh, my life, like when I entered laboratory, they never allowed me to go to scene crime.
Okay.
They used to just because ladies scene crime में
That-
क्यों जाएंगी? Only others will go, they will bring the sample, we do it. I was so frustrated because my appointment letter says visit scene crime, collect sample, do analysis, and then report submitted to the court. If called in the court, you have to do all of these activities for us.
Yes.
So why I am not allowed to sign the report or go to the scene crime?
Yes.
So my director was very pissed. And in one case in Matunga, it was an old case where fire caught in a running train before. So in those days, this kerosene from the ration they buy and carry it in public. So it was spilled and some fellow put a cigar butt. So the fire started and then running train.
Yes.
It was like enhanced like anything. 48 people were charged to that. So they wanted to know what, so we could get the kerosene residue on the debris. But they were not happy कि थोड़ा सा kerosene, sorry, 48 people. So then I told my director, why not do a pilot experiment with one compartment?
Yes.
So they did it and they found how big the fire becomes. So they were very happy. When I told my director, it doesn't end here, we have to tell the authorities that no inflammable should be carried in public transit.
Okay. After that, it started.
Ah,
Huh? Okay.
It was such stuff.
Okay.
So likewise, you should be so involved that how you help the society from any type of crime, what are the other precautions? Preventive forensic is another very big area which I am into and I try to do. Because we are doing so many crime cases, we can tell you why a crime happens and what precaution in fire cases, in arson cases. So number of cases, so that gives an insight of how to give a preventive measures for the industry. In industry, many of them are accident because of ignorance.
Correct.
And so much of crores of money is gone in the fire or the disaster, the whichever happened. So we can give them lot many clues how to handle it and have preventive measures.
Ma'am, as you said, the pilot study, it has a major role in this forensic studies. I hope all the institutes that are providing forensic studies, they have to include this in their curriculum. And you have already informed us, ma'am, how to handle this mental stress in this particular condition. So hope a student has to be prepared for these particular cases, means before going into studies, and while conducting these studies, they have to be prepared for all these things. It will come into that way.
It's like, I still remember many people don't go for medical because they can't see the body being cut in front of them and studying the organs. It is more or less something like that, not that great. So you have to have that type of outlook and prepare yourself, otherwise don't join.
Correct, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. And we will go to another field of this discussion. As you know, ma'am, AI is a very major part of us right now. So is AI already it is into this forensic studies? Is it having some special part in this?
Yeah, AI is doing a lot into most of the tools. See, forensic is nothing comparison. It is based on Locard's principle. When any substance come together, it leaves traces of it in each other. be it human, be it physical, be it virtual. Now, what are the type of samples we get? Either physical,
Yes.
human, or virtual.
Yes.
So in all these cases, if there is a blood, you have to compare that blood with the suspect to see if he was there or not.
Yes.
If there is a footmark, fingerprint, you have to compare and see. So forensic is mostly comparison.
Okay.
Second is data analysis. Huge data you get, you have to do analyticals of that and find out what is the pattern.
Okay.
And third is mainly pattern. Pattern is mode of operandi. So how it has happened, like one case, if I can go to Pune murder case. 4 students, after studying some novels, started with going to big celebrities, ring the bell, give throw some perfume or this thing in which they are swooned, then strangulate them with a nylon rope.
Okay.
And rob out whatever they have. Like. So Abhyankar, then we have Bafna, and so many big people. Within 3 years, the students killed about 12 people.
What was the motive, ma'am?
Motive is just to achieve what they read.
Okay. Is it working?
These are the criminal minds, I can call it. And they are from a very good family studying in colleges for graduation. But nothing, no clue, nothing, because they were throwing this. The dog couldn't trace anything because it stopped there only. So all the gagging material was collected, the rope was collected, and then this perfume or means swimming some spray was collected. So we did examination, and so all were having the same complication.
Yes.
Mainly this rope. Rope is like 3 plies. Then each ply has strings.
Okay.
So this 3 plies, 2 were having 16, 1 was having 15.
Okay.
Again, anomaly or dissimilarity is what forensics looks into.
Correct.
And all of the rope had the same thing. So it is pattern.
Yes.
So the same culprit is involved in all. This is how. And AI can very easily do all this pattern, data analytical, accuracy in capturing the scene crime. So many of the tools right now, like drone and all, are AI based. So these help in forensic in a very big way. In that particular case, one of the students broke down and they killed him because they don't want him to go and share. So the father of the child could see where the other 3 people were and all. So that police got one place where they were doing all this, and they got the remnant rope, they got the remnant pieces of this. The whole piece was sent, and we could prepare one kurta. Okay. The size of the kurta matched them. Okay. After that, we did psychological test also. They broke down and confessed.
Everything matched.
So only on forensic evidence, there was no eyewitness, no other clue. Those people were given death sentence.
Correct.
So 3 years they did all these without, because after doing this, they will go and say from this bangla there was some sound. They themselves used to go and inform the police.
Okay.
So the police didn't suspect for a long time. So this was the story.
Yes.
So here you see the pattern, mode of operandi and everything, and forensic mainly depends on that. And AI is one of the things which can help in a very big way all this. Right now, Helik has started using AI for internship and training because it can be more perception would be there. It's 3D. You can portray to them many things in reality. So we are already into that, and we are right now doing internship in addition with the
That's
AI
wonderful.
platform.
Yeah. So we can say, ma'am, AI, what it is doing for us now, that time the students and you are having that mindset. So that can be done correctly. That precision, that thinking process has to be there. Yes.
As you very well know, no person can create a human being. You
They
can
are.
create an assistant for the human,
Exactly.
but no. इतना ही है, computer used to do what human did. Now AI is taking its own and doing it. The other day on the demo, it was giving demo of DNA. So I asked whether the DNA of two twins are same. He's saying, wonderful question, but not relevant to what I'm talking.
AI said.
AI said.
Okay.
Had it been a regular forensic expert, they would have explained.
Yes. Okay.
So this is the difference.
Got it.
So you can use it, but it cannot replace human being.
Exactly. Yes.
In even teaching this thing, it can be one of the aid to make the students understand more. It can be an aid to the forensic scientists to have a faster and a more focused reports, but it cannot be an
Replace the teacher.
original human forensic scientist.
Got it, ma'am. Yes. Ma'am, as we see in the TV and crime dramas, lot of things we are seeing. Means I think forensic science is completely different from that. What they are showing us, is it true?
Very
Is it
true. It's a very true thing. And I could take up this, as I was telling you, recently in March 12th, we had International Film Forensic. I was the one who went and told Vice Chancellor of National Forensic University, this is a very interesting talk, let us have. And in Vigyan Bhavan I was the moderator there.
Okay.
We called most of the big directors, even Harman Baweja. Narendra Gupta of CID had come, and so many people. So we had a discussion where I told in CID you show DNA on a test tube. And when the students, we teach them what DNA, they don't believe. They say, DNA test tube mein milta hai.
Nahi milta.
So you have put a concept
Yes.
that they believe that and don't want to learn the real thing. If you do
Exactly.
this, it's going to be a disaster for us. So then he said, Madam, wo to hai, but we go easy way. I said, that's how you have to take the help of the
Forensic scientists.
experts, so that you show reality. Don't mix science. Science has to be science.
Yes.
Other your creative imagination can take in the stories.
Yes.
But not with the science. Now for Harman also, this is the 10th time I'm correcting his script because he jumps on anything and says skip on. I said no.
Yes.
Other things should do anything, but this cannot be done.
Correct.
And in this, Hema Malini was there, and it was a very big gathering where we could convey to them how forensic can help in piracy,
Yes.
storytelling, reality in the scientific approaches. Helik has been an advisor for Sacred Game as a forensic advisor. For Talwar, we had been helping them. And the Sachka Jute and all, polygraph we've helped. Right now also there are a lot of shootings which require like a polygraph. They call us and our experts go and see. So if experts are there in any field which requires that, you should take them so that authenticity.
Correct. Yes. Ma'am, we will now come back to the guidance for our students. I think they have now learned the story behind it. And if they are, right now they are starting to prepare for foresting study. So is there any particular pattern they should follow or any particular certification they should go for before coming into this field? Is there anything like that, ma'am?
Before coming, not necessarily. So we right now, we thought at Helik, because what is happening in the market is anyone is starting forensic. Anyone is starting forensic in sitting in one chair, they say we are forensic, international forensic lab. Take one lens and do anything, destroy the evidence. Poor people don't know where they are going. They feel इतना cheap में ये कर रहा तो इसी से करा लेते.
Okay.
But they don't understand the authenticity. There are some teaching institutes which say international college, forensic college, teach cyber forensic where the student don't know even what is hash value.
Okay.
So we are coming up with in National Forensic University because that gives backup for the forensic authenticity for everyone, for the labs, for the. So we are going to form a forensic council where everyone has to register as you have bar council, medical council, engineering council, so that that particular person should be qualified. His particular institute or the lab should have the particular standard criteria to do that.
Correct.
And every 2 years you can monitor. That's what they're going to do it. So let's hope something comes. And I am for everyone to do forensic, but authentic forensic is a very important thing. If you start learning fake forensic, it's a fraud for the forensic itself.
It will not help, right?
It will not help.
So it's an advice for the student if you are going for these studies, or if you are preparing for those studies, think about the authenticity.
Correct. That's for the authenticity.
Yes.
Recently, I was called by the National Human Rights Commission to throw light on what are the perspectives of the private forensic. The same thing I told them. It is like they have no control. Anyone starts anywhere, whether they are qualified, whether they have the criteria to do the services.
Correct.
There are people who are giving 2 post-graduation degree in forensic on hybrid mode.
As you said, it will not help, ma'am.
Can a medical person
Never.
तो सिरिंज में तो अभी जो फोरेंसिक साइंटिस्ट ऐसे आते हैं उनको कुछ समझता ही नहीं है क्या करेंगे हाइब्रिड मोड में can anything taken from not cut paste and just give one certificate?
Some studies cannot be done in hybrid mode.
No, and then the person who is doing is not qualified, never seen a lab.
Yes.
Because in India, government forensic laboratory doesn't allow anyone in.
Okay.
It does only cases for police, cases which are registered under police. We don't give training to anyone. We have no time. So where do this so many private who are mushrooming and calling themselves a forensic expert have ever seen a real-time cases?
Correct.
अरे भाई यहाँ पर इतने बड़े बड़े 26/7 तेलगी केस ये सब किए हुए हैं उन लोगों स्टार्ट करो तो ठीक है बट पर्सन हु हैव नेवर सीन अ लेबोरेटरी is starting forensic institute, international forensic lab and whatnot and flourishing and charge 60,000 for some certification.
Okay.
All online. So where the students stand?
Yes.
Wherever they go for interview, I feel sorry for that.
Yes. Okay. Ma'am, thank you so much. Till now, I think we in ending question, as we discuss everything on the scope, the career prospects and all. Ma'am, can you please advise the students on the future of forensic science in terms of technology, research, and global opportunity?
See, it has a lot of scope, but as I said, educate yourself in authentic institutes, get yourself having training in authentic institutes. Then you can stand very well on your own also. Many people can have private souls because need of the hour is there, like pathological laboratory. Because so many people require testing of the body fluids.
Yes.
But if it is authentic, it is always good. But now you know there are also sometimes fake ones are there, authentic. The pricing may be different. One thing which mattered in any
Price.
commercial is the pricing.
Yes.
But how do you test the authenticity of anyone? Whether it is registered, who are the people who are working there, are they qualified?
Yes.
Is the lab having the proper equipments? These are the things which needs to see so that you don't fall a victim to the fake education and labs which are running.
Correct.
Then you can stand very well at national or international level.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am, for answering all my questions. I think students who have joined online through Facebook Live and Zoom, they have got their answers for all of the questions. I would say thank you, students. Thank you, the audience who have joined us. Your presence means us a lot. And thank you so much, ma'am, for taking time. Your time is really precious. We appreciate that you are here. You answered all the questions from our side, and we'll be hosting a lot of more career aspect for the other studies in the coming days from DY Patil University. Thank you for joining, and thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks a lot.